Hello, you're watching Proactive. Here are some of the stories we've been following in the health and biotech space over the past week. Santhera Pharmaceuticals nearly doubled revenues to just over 77 million Swiss francs last year, driven by strong AGAMREE sales across Europe. The company expects to hit cash flow break-even in the third quarter without raising additional capital.
So, strong set of numbers, good cost control, and at the end of the year, 22.4 million cash in the bank. And that's before the additional money that we had coming in January.
AOTI has published a major study showing its wound oxygen therapy healed almost 65% of patients with chronic wounds that had resisted treatment for an average of 7 months. The study, which involved over 3,000 patients, also reported hospitalisation rates of just 3.7% and amputation rates of 6.1%.
Prided ourselves with our therapy on developing the highest quality evidence, and previously had published a very high-end double-blinded placebo-controlled study published in Diabetes Care showing very strong healing efficacy but also very durable healing.
Poolbeg Pharma is about to start screening patients for its POLB 001 trial across 6 UK sites, targeting a serious complication of cancer immunotherapy. Interim data is expected this summer, with partnering talks already intensifying ahead of the readout.
We've got all the necessary regulatory clearance. Recently we announced the MHRA, so everything's in place. Site initiation visits are scheduled and patient screening and dosing will commence very shortly. So it's been a terrific amount of work by the Poolbeg team to get us to this point, and very excited now to get this moving. And we expect to have our interim data in the summer, so it's quite a quick clinical trial.
Solvonis Therapeutics is pushing its alcohol use disorder drug SPN001 into phase 3 rather than doing an early licensing deal. CEO Anthony Tennyson says shareholder value is greater at the end of a successful trial rather than before it.
And the board correctly, in my opinion, decided that the potential for shareholder value creation is greater at the end of that phase 3 trial than it would be mid-phase 3 trial. So we collectively made what I believe to be the correct decision, and we are now looking to bring that asset through to the end of phase 3, which provides us with better shareholder value creation optionality, I believe, at that time.
International Biotechnology Trust says M&A activity in biotech is running hot, with the proposed CalVista deal the latest example. Portfolio manager Elsa Craig says Big Pharma's patent cliff problem is keeping activity at exceptional levels.
This is the 5th deal we've had in the fund. CalVista, we own just over 1.5% of the trust, but importantly, 15% of our portfolio has now been acquired year to date, and the average premium of those acquisitions is 50%.
Follow us and subscribe on YouTube, our social channels, and on proactiveinvestors.co.uk.